Hi everyone, Lauren here from the Happiest Woman Alive. Today's video is going to be short and quick, but I wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on in my neck of the woods and what's been happening here. I am still staying with my dad, my husband, me, my two kids. I'm homeschooling my kids full time. I'm in school right now studying addiction counseling, which is amazing, and I'm learning so much about how I can help you because I fully believe that food addiction is the reason we've all reached where we are. And Overeaters Anonymous doesn't work for everyone. So I'm learning a lot so I can pass on my knowledge and I can help you guys out. But until then, I'm not going to be able to make too many videos because, to be completely honest, I'm sitting on my bed right now in an extra bedroom at my dad's house because I am living out of boxes. What I have done is I've changed something that I've been doing. I wasn't very honest with you guys for the past couple months about what I was ingesting, and it wasn't healthy. I was drinking 2 energy drinks a day. I have always been a caffeine fiend. I've always loved my coffee and my energy drinks, and I've always had over 300 milligrams of caffeine in my body every single day, and I've been doing this for years. What it was doing was I had excessively fast heart rates. My heart was palpitating like all the time, like it was constantly like fluttering, and my blood pressure started going up. I started feeling issues with my kidneys, and I started feeling sick. So earlier this year, I went on a kick. Let's go back a little bit further. When I first had the surgery, I wasn't drinking very much, and then I tried to quit. I did quit smoking when I had the surgery. I smoked cigarettes. After I had the surgery, a couple months passed and some stuff happened, and I started smoking cigarettes again. And then I started drinking caffeine again. And then I started drinking alcohol again. And I started coming back to all these bad addictions that I had. And when I started school last year for addiction counseling, my teacher immediately said, you have to quit something you're addicted to just so you understand what everyone's going through. So I chose to quit smoking cigarettes. And it was not easy, but I did it. And I'm very proud of myself. It's been well over 6 months since my last cigarette. I have no interest in smoking. And I'm at the point now where when I smell cigarettes, I get disgusted. And I'm really proud of myself for that. But what's funny is I don't think cigarettes were my biggest addiction nor my biggest weakness, because it was actually easier to quit smoking than I thought it would be. Then I decided at the beginning of the year on New Year's that I wasn't going to drink alcohol anymore. I stopped drinking on Christmas, and I was like, I'm just not going to drink alcohol because I overindulge every time I do. Excuse me. So I didn't drink on New Year's, and I did really good. I wasn't drinking for a long time. I did go to my sister's house a couple weeks ago and had some drinks, and it hit me so fast and hard that I just had to put myself to bed. So I'm back to abstaining from alcohol. It's just easier for my body not to deal with blackouts, because after surgery, I went from not being able to get buzzed. I'd start being buzzed, and then I'd jump straight into just completely gone, blackout drunk. There was no in between for me. So I don't drink alcohol anymore. But my biggest weakness has always been caffeine. And I refused to consider giving up my caffeine. I was just not going to give it up. My coffee was my best friend. I couldn't function without my rock stars. And I started getting sick from it. I know that my body was rejecting the caffeine, and I was starting to feel a lot of the issues with drinking it as often as I did, but I was scared and I didn't know how to stop. So I had someone recommend a product to me that I've been using, and I've successfully stopped drinking caffeine. I'm using Thrive by Lavelle, and I'm sure that many of you have seen other people on Facebook or whatnot talk about it. It is a multi-level marketing program where, they promote, like, you sign up as a promoter and then you get this many people under you and all that stuff. I'm not interested in the multi-level marketing aspect of it. I just don't have time to devote to being, like, making a bunch of money off of it. I just don't have time for it. But what I have done is I do use the product now. So I take 2 capsules in the morning, And then, 20 minutes later, I drink a shake. And then I wear this really cool, super awesome patch every day. It's a dermafusion technology patch where it gives me more vitamins. I'm going to go on my Facebook and post the ingredients of what I'm using. There are some stimulants. So if you have a heart problem or are pregnant or breastfeeding, I don't think you're supposed to use it. And if you're very newly post-op, I don't think you're supposed to use it. But if you want to check it out, I'll send you the ingredient. I'll post the ingredients on my Facebook page, and you can check it out for yourself. Take it to your doctor, see what they think. I took it to my doctor. He didn't see an issue with it. He didn't say, I'm going to tell you to use this. He said, I don't see an issue. But we did do my blood work, and my blood work came back perfect. So I'm not having any issues with it. I'm better than I was when I was drinking caffeine. And I have insane amounts of energy that I didn't have because I would crash after my caffeine would wear off. And I don't have a crash anymore. I'm just like, all day, every day, which is kind of my personality anyways, but that's working for me. The reason I'm making this video is I want you to understand that just because you have surgery doesn't mean all of these little addiction issues are going to go away. You're going to continuously have to progress and grow and better yourself as a person post-op. You're up here like before you have surgery with your weight, but you're also probably dealing with a lot of bad habits. Nobody that's overweight is also perfectly healthy. And I know that people are going to argue with me and say that you are, but you don't become morbidly obese because you're healthy. And whatever it is that has led you there, you're going to have to deal with after you have surgery. Whatever it is that caused you to be overweight, you will have to deal with. So if that is a food addiction, you're going to have to learn to manage it. My sister right now is, her doctor's talking to her about having weight loss surgery. And it was so funny because he told my sister, who has a medical condition that makes it difficult for her to lose weight, that this is going to sound so crazy, when the Nazis put the Jews in the concentration camps and people went in to save them, every single one of them was skin and bones. There is not a medical condition alive. Like, there is no medical condition that prevents you from actually losing weight through limited nutrition. There's nothing. You are not going to not lose weight after having surgery because you are starving your body. And that's just the truth. If I locked you in a closet and refused to feed you, you would lose weight, no matter what medical condition you have. So if you are the type of person that is saying, well, if I have surgery, I still won't lose weight because of this medical condition, it's not true. You still have to deal with whatever it is that is causing you to gain weight and figure out what you can do to reverse that. If you send me a message on Facebook, I'm going to try to respond, but I've been getting a lot of questions about what surgery should I have? What should I be eating? What should I do? And please remember, I am not a medical professional. I cannot give you medical advice. And if you take medical advice from a non-medical professional, please be aware that bad things will most likely happen. Also, I'm not going to send you pictures of my skin or tell you how much I weigh or all my personal information anymore because that just started making me feel uncomfortable. I don't really want to show people pictures of my skin because I think it's feeding into fears instead of making people feel better. So if you want to see my skin, go watch my excess skin video where I showed pictures. Other than that, if you want to book a session with me so we can actually have a discussion through Skype, please send me a message on my website or Facebook page letting me know that you'd be interested in booking a session, and that will be $50 an hour, no exceptions. I reserve time for my clients. I will give you an hour of my time, but you actually have to schedule it. So if you really feel like I'm the person you need to talk to, send me an email and let me know, and we'll set that up. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for bearing with me through this crazy time where I feel like I don't have time. And hopefully I'll be back to make a video soon. Thank you.